What's happening? So I have successfully synthesized, I think is the proper term here, using sodium chloride, otherwise known as table salt. I actually mixed Himalayan sea salt with, it might have been a bad move, by the way, but I added that, now that I think about it, but added Himalayan sea salt with normal sodium chloride salt from non-iodized, which was from or wait, no, I think that's all I did use. I don't think I had Himalayan. I think I did. I think I added a little. But either way, we use Morton's table salt, some sodium chloride. I had some silicate in it or whatever. But nonetheless, I put I kind of eyed it. I did quite a bit of salt. I dumped quite a bit. But I put a bunch of salt into a gallon bucket. I swished it around, mixed it up, let it sit for a little bit. Then I put some of that mixed seawater now into this, and I filled it up. And if you look in there, I got pencil lead, which is graphite, on both terminals, an anode and cathode. Cathode's negative, anode's positive, and if you put it this way, you can't see it. So anyway, this is positive. Left is positive, right's negative. So when I start this and I get this going, on the cathode, which is this one, which is negative, it's going to produce, because I don't know what you use to prevent it from doing chloride release from chlorine gas, but I just stay back. I have a hole in the top for it to gas out, so it doesn't pressurize. And then I have these connecting to positive and negative terminals. This one's negative, creates hydrochloric acid and chlorine gas while it's being electrolyzed. And then this one is sodium hydroxide with hydrogen gas given off while it's doing its electrolysis. So after it gets done, one will be clear, which is the hydrochloric acid, and then the sodium hydroxide will have a white hue to it. I did it for about 3.5 hours or so. I didn't do it that long, at 16.5 amps at 12 volts. And now, I had to boil what I had from the liquid of the sodium hydroxide, and I got this from boiling it. And as you can see, I cracked it because it's not a science Pyrex. It's just so it's very sensitive to the cooling, obviously. And nonetheless, I still got it. So I did get lye. And to verify this, we already have some in this, but just to show you. There you go. There you see. Now we put some of that in there, and to verify, what we're going to do is we're going to add some of my distilled water here. Okay, so now I've added water to it. Now we're going to litmus paper test it. Barely tapped it. Okay, maybe not. But this is hydrochloric acid for sure. So, I don't know what's going on with this one.